Hello, this is Arcades, and welcome to the next episode in this Quick Start Guide series. Today we're going to be talking about Research Pack 3. We're going to finish hooking together the last bit of lines in the world, and then we're going to look over the different researches that are available at that point, and what are going to be the first things I'm going to be looking forward to and going with. So, hope you enjoy the time. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that fun junk, and let's get into it. Alright, so we're back in the playthrough world, and now we're going to get working on these Research Mark 3 packs, or Research Science Pack 3s. Research Mark 3, jeez. So, the big thing we got to do is, so we got to get electronic components set up. We've got to get the advanced machinery parts going. We have this being made. They're getting put into there right now. We need to double this up because right now we're only making 30 a minute, and that's being used to make the the fuel rod casings. You know, these guys. That's taking 12 a minute right there. So we need more than that. So I need to put another one of these machines down. We're going to need 45 a minute of electronic components. Currently we are making 40. So I have got to upgrade these machines to Mark II, so that way we have 60 a minute. And that's then, with that being the case, then we're going to need an increased input of 60 wire a minute for each of these, which means 120 in total. And if that sounds familiar, it should, because that's how much that puts out. So I need to upgrade that to that. And then we will have our wire. Be doing 240 a minute coming out. And we're going to send this stuff out in another direction. So, that's what I'm going to do, and then we're going to get it all strung together so we can make this, and then we're going to look at the research tier 3s. So, let's get this going. Okay, so now we're over here. As you can see, I got everything set up. I just need to open the valve, so to speak. So we're gonna go in here. We got under science. We got under science packs at the top. Science Pack 3. Get it all set up. You see, it's starting to fill up. So the only thing we need to do is to release these. And this will come over this way and start dropping it off. Now, the thing is I kind of have a small... So I got these coming in. However, as you notice, it takes quite a few items. So, unlike most of the last two, which I believe only took 2 items each to make the previous packs, because you needed these 2 to make, so you could use second lanes, and this one right here also took only 2, so you only need 2. This one requires 3. Or this pack requires 3 items to make. So, the catch is that I kind of set this up with the idea that I'm going to rearrange it after we unlock some of the things, and I'm going to go over that. So, we're going to grab this, and we're going to haul this over here for a moment. We're going to grab this container, put it there. We're going to grab this, we're going to put that there. Actually, we're going to put that there. Whoops. Grab this, come back this way. Create my bit of storage. And now let it roll. And as you can see, finally, we have Research Packs 3. Okay, so as you can see, they're going in. It's being made at 3 a minute, which is the same as the Ignum fuel rods. So that one machine will handle one of these. However, the idea is I want to actually add another one of these in. But we can't do that really till we get some of this expanded. But that requires the better belts. So, one thing at a time. So, even though it's filling up now, we're going to take a look at this. So, if you see up here in the top left, we have a number of items that require Science Pack 3s. Now, just like the Science Pack 2, it requires some of the previous Science Packs to unlock stuff. Now, which ones you pick? So, like the character ones, you can go ahead and get them done and out of the way. This one's cheap and all that. But the big ones that we're going to need eventually is we're going to need these filter loaders. Which, this one's a cheap one, so I'm going to go ahead and get it out of the way and we can look at that a little bit. As you see, it's already got this. We're also going to need these third lane loaders. We're going to get these, but this is going to require the next stage of processing to get this stuff, because we're going to need the oil stuff for this. Now the filter loaders, like I said, I unlocked this. This allows you to have a selected item go in and out, so you can choose the item that flows to this loader. It's really good for the elevators and handy for that. And then, of course, we got the inventory research. This is the one we're needing right now. I mean, I'm getting the filter loader, but we need this too. Because with this allowed to, third lane, I'll go more into it when actually needed, but it allows us to basically, I can now rebuild this and put this, so these 3 lines of inputs are coming all on the back side, and then I'll just have the output of the packs on the front side. But as it stands right now, this is what we have, and we just gotta wait for it to finish up. But that's pretty much mostly it. There's not really a lot to it, but yes. And then we've got to make this. This is one of the more critical things we got to get done so that we can really work that next stage of stuff. Especially with the big key item, the blast furnace, which Is it slack reprocessing? Oh, right here, blast furnace. And we get this by finishing it up, and it unlocks all of this. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to do that again for this build world so we can see a more updated version with the current graphics of my previous video, which will still be current, because I'm not going to be as thorough with this one as I was with that one. So, and I don't know how it's going to change in the future, so, but, and then we have the piping, which is part of getting the next things. It's also going to unlock this ore refinement, and we're going to have to build up for that. Oh, there's a bunch of new ones, but the main thing is, though, we want to get the belts, these loaders, get the character stuff, get the piping, and then we'll get the research lab. The research lab will unlock a bunch of this, including the jetpack. But we're gonna get the pump jack too for that. But that gets, we follow that after we get pipes. So yeah, that's a big thing. So we're gonna get working under that. Shouldn't be too much more, because getting pack 4 is not going to be near as hard. Almite, the oil, the chemical is actually pretty easy. It's not like super easy, but it's not near as time consuming because you don't have to go underground. You don't have to set up a whole bunch of new technologies. The most is you just got to learn how to use the pipes, how to set them up. And that's the major thing to it, is just getting used to using those new things. It's not like the underground mining where you got to set up whole new systems to do stuff. So, right now, all we got to do is get through this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit there and I'm going to research all of this, except for a few things. Except for the research lab and the piping, because I will do that with it. But I am going to research the rest of this so this is available. And then it's almost about done with this research, because I only got one machine, as you can see. I really want to get a second machine going. But actually, let's go and do that. Let me see, can I get a second one running? Yes, I can. There it is. You see, I'd have to make a second input, second output. There. And set the recipe. And that right there will double the speed. It will take some of the excess because it's going to take way more. Because now I'm needing up to 90 electronic parts a minute, and that's way more than I'm making. See, there's filter loader. Because I'm only making, I think, 60 a minute right now. Yeah, so electronic components are going to get eaten up alive by this. But I'm doing this so we can get some of the excess filtered out. Or get some excess research done. Now that I've got, let me actually build one of these filter loaders. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna put this right here. As you can see, the filter loader has the toggle for input-output like normal. Has this little display screen that is blank at the moment, but this is the new button. And as you can see, it brings up a list of all the items it can manage through. Blueprint tool, photo, probably something in the future. But yeah, so it can manage through all these items and send it where it needs to go into whatever building you got it attached to. So, and you'll just pick it. Say you want, say gravel, and if you look over here, it has a little picture of gravel, and it will only take in gravel, or if you toggle it, it will only spit out gravel. So, actually the better one that this is better used for is like, where is it at? Where is it at? Here we go. Fuel rod casings. You can use it to send off the fuel rod casings to a different direction. You know, like over with like the power plants over there. Even though they'll automatically, it's only one thing, but you get the idea. Is that you can use it to pick up and send it where it needs to go. So, I thought I'd go over that. It's like I said, it's just a loader, but you can make it specifically pick up items. And you see, it's already eaten through. Oh, the hell! That's a wrong distributor I put there. Anyways, as you can see, so that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. That's the pack 3s. And looks like we've outextended our steel a bit. Did we? Well, it seems I got some things to fix and double check on. So, anyways, I'm Arcades, and I stream on twitch.tv as Arcades Test. I hope you can join me there for that. What's going on here? And yeah, I do engineering games, and hopefully next time we will be working on looking over more of the researches. So other than ones that I've talked to about here, we're going to start looking at the piping, and we're going to look over the next stages of stuff we need to get to. So, alrighty. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed what you watched. I got some problems to solve. I will see you next time.